And now, speaking of senators, speaking of voting, speaking of elections,
Mm-hmm.
y'all know it's midterm year.
Exactly.
We won't shut up about it,
Mm-hmm.
and we're especially not shutting up about it now because I'm gonna bring to you a candidate that is just absolutely fucking unhinged. All right,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Listen to this.
And we
story
won't
I
shut
got
up
here.
about it throughout the year. We're gonna keep talking.
Oh God, no!
about
I'm
the
gonna keep
midterms.
hitting you with these literally fucking crazy candidates.
Mhm,
Anyway,
mhm.
a new Texas State House candidate just dropped, and she's fucking crazy. A little bit of background: this chick, she got a little bit of clout in 2020 when the pandemic first hit because, in true conservative fashion, she refused to close her salon.
Oh my God!
Like right when the pandemic's going on.
Freedom is when salon. Freedom is when I can get my Subway sandwiches.
Freedom
My haircuts.
is when I can put my workers and the general population of my city in more danger in a pandemic that we know nothing about.
While I continue to make money.
Yes, just so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can make money and overwork and underemploy my workers.
That's
You know what I
freedom,
mean?
baby. That's America, brother.
That's true conservatism
Yeah.
in America in the modern day.
Freedom to consume, brother.
Exactly. And so, as a result of that, she spent 2 fucking days in jail.
Oh shit! For
Yeah,
real?
yeah,
Wait, what
in
state is she
Texas.
from?
In Texas.
Wow.
She did jail time for not
Wow.
closing down in Texas. Conservative Texas.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's like
That's
they
impressive.
always talk about like criminals and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're gonna support her bid for House.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Kind of suspicious to me.
What happened to the party of law and order?
Yeah. What happened to Tough on Crime?
Yeah,
She's a criminal.
I guarantee you, she's running a tough on crime platform.
Marjorie Taylor. Yeah. If you're so tough on crime, go to jail. Go to jail. Why don't you go step in there real quick? Report yourself.
Exactly. So she decided she wanted to take that clout and transform it into a bid for the House this
She's
year.
a political prisoner after all.
Naturally. So true.
Probably
so true.
sang the national anthem in jail.
I bet. I bet she's gonna be out here talking about prison reform, but just for white people though.
Yeah, because she was subjected to terrible Texas prison conditions, which I'm sure they're bad.
Yeah, they actually are very bad.
I'm sure they're absolutely terrible, but only when it directly affects her political agenda.
But surprise, surprise, someone as unhinged as this fell into yet another controversy. So on January 5th, she tweeted, and I quote, "Chinese students should be banned," all caps, "from attending all Texas universities. No more communists." And if you thought that tweet in of itself was like anything, it gets so much worse as we go on.
Oh no.
It's fucking wild. This is like Marjorie Taylor Greene levels of racist and xenophobic here.
Oh my God. Yeah, because something about being Chinese is just inherent to being communist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on now.
If you're born in China, if you are of Chinese descent, you are inherently communist.
And to speak to that, she tweeted a follow-up tweet.
She couldn't stop there.
She
She's
couldn't.
going for another.
Tweeting that Texas taxpayers should not be subsidizing the next generation of CCP leaders. Yeah, because all these international students are going to become the next generation of CCP operatives.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But it doesn't stop there, folks. It does not stop there. There's another Texas representative who actually won a seat in the House. This dude's name is Gene Wu. I'm sure you can see where this is going.
Oh gosh, you just God no.
He's a Chinese American Texas state representative, and he responded with an official statement calling out the shit for being racist. Cause yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else are you
He's of
supposed to
Chinese
do?
descent. He's gonna
And then she clapped back. She clapped back on Twitter, saying, and I quote again, "It doesn't surprise me that a socialist Democrat who doesn't show up to work thinks the position that communist Chinese citizens should not access taxpayer-funded state institutions is racist. Texas Republicans agree with me on this. At Gene for Texas is an enemy of the people."
You can't say that. That's just racist. An enemy of the
She
people.
called him an enemy of the people for being Chinese.
Oh my God.
What?
That's just racist.
Comical levels of racism. It's not funny, but
Well, I mean, it's you either laugh or you cry at this kind of
Yeah.
stuff, because it is really scary. But either we're crying on the pod or we're laughing. That is so bad.
Just because this dude's Asian.
Bro, she had a triple racism in here.
Oh my
She's
God.
assuming that because he's Chinese American, you said?
Yeah.
He's literally an American citizen.
Yeah, he's an American citizen. He immigrated when he was a child.
He's been here his entire life.
Uh-huh.
And she just demonizes him for that.
For being Chinese.
She says that because he's from China, he must be communist. That's another racism point right there. And then he says he's an enemy of the people. That's just fascism.
I'm sure this dude's not even like a social, like even like leftist adjacent. I'm sure he's just a hardline Democrat.
He lives in Texas.
Exactly. And but she didn't stop there. This dude didn't even clap back after that, and she just decided to follow up her tweet just because she thought it was a good idea. You know, there's a pattern here.
Yeah, she's just going
clear pattern here.
Jesus.
And she said, "Oh, Gene, simping for the CCP isn't cool. I can't wait to kill your bills."
Oh,
Smiley face. You can't tell me that's not coded language. You cannot tell me that is not like deliberate choice of words right there. I can't wait to kill your. Come on.
Oh my.
Come on,
God, dog. That is so bad. Simping for the CCP.
Yeah.
Just seeing them try to adopt like millennial or Zoomer language makes me want a video game myself.
Oh, literally, dog.
Like,
literally.
So, I mean, okay, to be fair, that is a very small critique to what she's saying. Much worse content here.
That's not the main point
No,
here.
that's not the focus. But yeah, violently racist. Just violently racist.
But it doesn't end there.
Wait, I want to make a point real quick. When she says that where is it? Socialist Democrat who doesn't want to show up to work thinks that the position of communist Chinese students not being able to access taxpayer-funded state institutions is racist. Yeah,
yes,
that is
literally racist.
Like barring someone from accessing a state institution because of their national origin or because of their race, it's racist.
Strictly because of their race and national origin.
That's the definition of racism.
Yeah, it literally doesn't get more racist than that.
That is systemic racism.
Yeah.
Like not allowing a person of color to access the same state institutions that others can access is racism.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
And it's like even just a level above historic racism that we've seen against Chinese Americans. That shit's more racist than the Chinese Exclusion Act. Like, she really went a step above. She said, no, the smart ones can't come here. None of them can come here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's just absolutely insane.
But again, she tripled down because people were saying, rightfully so, this shit is racist. You know how she responded? In true conservative fashion. You know what she said?
Naturally.
She can't be racist because when she opened up her salon, the salon that she owns, she was the only white person that worked there out of 19 employees. I feel like that's a little bit more of a self-report.
That's a big self-report.
Like,
and she was the owner.
Yeah, she's the owner.
She said,
of
"Yeah,
the
I
salon.
have 19 people of color working under me.
I have 19 wage slaves working under me. I have 19 people of color that I overwork and underpay working under me, so I can't be racist
During a pandemic.
And I made all these people of color in a more at-risk group than me myself.
Do you know where in Texas she's like running?
Fuck, no, I don't.
If it's in like a city, then like, yeah, of course, most of your workers are going to be people of color. Texas is a very diverse place.
Especially if it's in like something like Austin.
Yeah.
Austin is very diverse.
Very diverse. Texas is a very diverse place. I love how people of color working for you somehow excludes you from being racist.
She literally used the I have black friends, but it's worse than the I have black friends argument.
Bro, everything is to the extreme with this woman.
Because she's not even saying like they're her friends.
Yeah, my employees, my
she's
underlings.
strictly in a small business tyrant relationship with these people. Mm-hmm. They're not her friends. She doesn't even say she has black friends.
Oh my God. I love how like a new conservative method of messaging is say some batshit and crazy stuff, just insane take, and then be like, well, I'm not this ism. I'm not racist.
Yeah.
I'm not homophobic.
I can't be. I just can't be.
It's like, oh, well, gay people shouldn't be allowed to marry, but I'm not homophobic. I know a gay person.
I'm not friends with them. I know them.
I'm not saying we convert them to being straight. I just don't like them. I don't agree with your existence.
I just personally think that is morally wrong.
I'm not transphobic, but I think that we should restrict your freedom to choose your own gender.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not racist, but I just hate Chinese people. Like, that's what she's saying.
I'm not racist, but like, come on, dog. You can't tell me all Chinese people aren't communists.
Come on, dog. It's your taxpayer money.
And you can't tell me that any American that calls me out isn't simping for the CCP.
Yeah.
Come on.
I love how she calls out probably the one Chinese American member of the Texas state legislature.
Oh, there's like at least two, because there was a Republican woman that was a Chinese woman also that came out and said, actually, Republicans aren't on your side. This shit is also racist.
Oh, okay.
And it takes a lot for a Republican to call something racist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that right there should just sound the alarms in your head.
Yeah, but I mean, I wonder if it was just that one Republican or if a bunch of others.
It was just the one.
Because like Dan Crenshaw agrees. You know.
See, now, do you remember, like, it was like a year and a half or 2 years ago when Dan Crenshaw made that Avengers video about how he made
fuck. Hispanic conservative.
You remember that?
Yes.
He literally made a video where he was just going through like he was literally tokenizing people, other conservatives in like an Avengers, like he was Nick Fury, you know, because of his iPad.
We're gonna get this taken down if we're not careful. We're gonna get this taken off.
This segment is putrid.
Hassan got banned for this very reason, making fun of Dan Crenshaw.
But anyway, he was going through like he was Nick Fury, recruiting a bunch of conservatives to join his team, and I think he used like pseudo Avengers music in there, and it was Hispanic conservative. Female conservative, and it had shit in there of him like of people like training, like punching shit, because you know conservatism, masculinity, and everything.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna make another one. Just get her in there too.
I really hope. Oh fuck, racist. I really hope they make another one. That shit was so funny.
Just get her in there. She has 19 people of color as employees.
Yeah, that is a hilarious piece of news. I hope we get. For the health of democracy, I hope we don't. Like this.
But I know we are.
But for the content. I can't say that I'm not looking forward to it.
I wanted to say that she was like a Marjorie Taylor Greene light,
but
worse. She's not. She's literally right up there. You know what I mean? Like this, all Chinese students should be banned from Texas institutions because they're Chinese, and Jewish space lasers are kind of close.
Yeah, they're very close.
Like, wow.
I mean, like it's you obviously cannot rank like what's more harmful, anti-Semitism or racism, because you know levels of oppression you can't rank them. They're not like numeric things that you can measure or figure out like mathematically. Mm-hmm. But like it's just shocking to see that kind of language. Like Chinese communist Americans,
full out
socialist
right there.
Chinese state representative, just straight up racism.
It's like I feel like you could say that like
he's the enemy of the people.
They're like two sides of the same coin. You know what I mean? Like Marjorie Taylor Greene is a Ritz cracker, and she's a saltine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, they're both just. I mean, they're probably both anti-Semitic and both racist.
Oh,
let's be real.
Duh.
Yeah. It kind of goes like being bigoted just kind of goes hand in hand with like everything else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It kind of just all goes together.
You know.